Hello, everybody. I've been gone for about a year. That happens. I upload for a couple of videos and then I just miraculously disappear. But last year I started working again, so that's why. And another reason was after work, school started, and then after first semester got out, my sister came to live with us and she's been staying where my setup is, so I haven't been able to record or do anything like that. So I'm making this on my small $200 Asus laptop, so with no recorded gameplay. So I'm pretty sure you're just going to be looking at a picture of my cat. So just listen to this in the background while you're doing something, maybe playing a game, watching another video. I don't know why you'd be doing that. That makes no sense. But anyway. This is a requested story by one of my good friends. Um, this is the story of how I got expelled my sophomore year. Now, before I get into this, the reason I got expelled was really dumb, quite stupid. So, don't do what I did. Don't get yourself in trouble for such a stupid reason. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into it. So, that morning, I had woken up to get ready to go to school, like any other day. And so I left for my bus stop about 12, 13 minutes before it got there because I had decided to bring my vape, a couple pods, my bag of weed, and my bowl. So I decided to smoke at my bus stop a little and get a good high going on before school because I usually did that. That or I smoked carts on the bus with people. That's another not good thing to do. So don't do that as well. But you know, school started normal as usual. I had ceramics my first period, which is like a pottery making class or whatever. So I had a couple of friends in there that were also smokers as well. And we fucked with each other a lot. We'd notice when we come into school high and whatnot. Fuck off! Anyway, we noticed when we would come into school high and we would mess with each other, how you doing? Your eyes are looking a little bit red. You need some eye drops, shit like that. So and it was a class full of like sophomores and freshmen and I think one senior. So I was cool with some of the freshman kids. So nothing really too much happened in that class, but the rest of the day was really kind of normal, just like any other day at school. But when we got to power hour, and what power hour is pretty much just free roaming lunch. It's also lunchtime, but you could like go anywhere in the school you pretty much wanted to. And so where me and a group of friends were sitting at during power hour was there's a hallway directly in front of like the entrance to the lunchroom, the main entrance to the lunchroom. And so if you're looking from the lunchroom, the gym is on the right, and where we were sitting was on the left. Um, and it's the auditorium, but there's like two entrances and two little mini stairwells that lead into some part of the auditorium. The one we were at was directly in front of the gym doors. So we had been, and this was like a group of a good 10, 15 people that were sitting there. All of us pretty much were vaping and whatnot. And so we were, vaping and smoking carts and whatnot. But I hadn't smoked a cart yet that day. So I decided it was a good idea to ask one of my buddies if he had one, and he said, "Yeah, sure, here." And so I didn't think twice to go to the bathroom to hit it. No, what I decided to do was I decided to hit it right in the open where everyone could see me, and if a teacher walked by, I would get fucked. That's exactly what happened, but not really. What happened was one of our assistant principals walked out of the gym doors directly in front of us while I was hitting this cart. And he started to walk left, but then he saw me and snapped his body to come speed walking towards my direction. So I'm just sitting there. I immediately tucked this pen into my sleeve while this 6'3", 6'4" Jack Skellington looking motherfucker just comes power walking towards me. He speeds up these 8 steps and we're like almost face to face. And he saw that I tucked the pen into my sleeve and he said, "Shake my hand." And at that point, I had defecated. And so, there wasn't anything I could do. I was caught red-handed pretty much. So I just decided to, I gave him the pen. And so while I was, slowly exhaling the smoke towards his direction, not in his face, but God, that would have been worse. So he had taken me to the office and he searched my bag and he found my vape, my pods, my little weed crumb bag. There wasn't anything in there after that morning because I'd smoked the rest of it, and my pipe as well. And he confiscated all that stuff, obviously. And so I was really shaken up from everything. And keep in mind, I wasn't really that high because I forgot to mention there wasn't really anything in that pen, so I didn't really get anything out of it. So that also makes this whole situation more stupid. But he also sent me to the nurse to get myself checked up on. And so the nurse put that little heart rate scanner on your finger, you know? And so I forgot what it said, but he's like, "Yeah, your heart rate's a little high." And so you're a little high. And in my head I was like, no shit. I'm not that high, but I'm fucking shooken up. But he made me wait out in the office area, where the receptionists are and everything. But he called my dad, and so I'd gotten a text from my dad saying that he was really disappointed and that he'd be there in like 10 minutes to pick me up. And so I'm not gonna lie, I sat there, I cried like a little bitch because I knew I was about to get in the most trouble I've ever been in my life. And so he came and picked me up. The whole car ride was pretty much just silent. He asked me to give me he asked me to give him my phone and I gave it to him 'cause, what the fuck else am I gonna do? Just sit there and like, "No, you can't have it." But I gave him my phone. We got home. Pretty much just told me to go to my room. And I'm pretty sure I put on a movie and I went to sleep. But that's pretty much how I got expelled and how stupid the situation really was. But moral of the story is don't do what I did. Don't be that stupid. Don't bring illegal shit to school. Or, just don't do it at all. That's an option too. But if you do, just don't do it on school grounds where you will get caught. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this, make sure to like it. If you don't, don't. I don't really care. But anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys. Peace.